Welcome to Module 3. These are all the different pieces, but let me explain how they fit together. In Module 1, we're going to talk about essentially what the rest of the course is about. So I'm going to talk to you about Google search because that's kind of like this common place we all meet. Sometimes we think we're really doing great at Google search. This little piece might help you realize maybe not. Maybe there's a better way to do the search. And there is, and we'll be talking about that a great deal. It's a great part of a search strategy. Now, what is a search strategy? You'll see here these indented pieces. These are the pieces of the search strategy. And if you look, these all match up to the modules in the rest of the course. So what you'll be doing here is reading through all of these pieces. Research may matter more than you think is my favorite part. This tells you how we're going to be working on these things in the rest of the course. I want you to do a plagiarism Turnitin quiz. You're graded on just doing it and being able to submit the image of it done. This isn't an actual skill test at this point. I want you to know in everything, you're going to have an example of the assignment before the assignment. Just click on this. I'm going to be using Google Documents, so it should be clear to you so you can kind of look at it. If you want to copy it for a format or something and just change the pieces that you want to do, please do that as well. You'll see on this, I'm going to have you use one of two databases. You'll see that in the assignment. We'll be throwing a thesis out there. It doesn't have to stick. We'll be finding some keywords in just one article from either JSTOR or PubMed at the end of this piece. And that's how the setup will always go at the end of the module. You'll see an example, and what you'll have additionally is the how to do the assignment. I always put a video right here that has a pretty good how-to. So make sure you give that a look. I keep putting the example, this is how it should look, because people keep missing it. So you'll see that a few times, and there's a reason for that. This is my little video on how to do the research, and why would I pick PubMed versus JSTOR? This covers that. This is the assignment. Now, this assignment is very detailed. I tell you how to set up your document. I tell you how to give your file name. This file name piece is going to help you so much, just not in this course, but others that you may have. Yeah, never be random. And please don't look at my desktop about your file names. You're, of course, going to choose your database, say what you use. This talks about the thesis question, keywords. And what I do when I start talking about citation elements, I give you what they are, the order they should appear in APA, and this will explain that to you. It's going to be in every assignment. For some, you might skip over it, but the first couple, this is going to have value. I always tell you what to model it after. So here I have journal articles, reference examples, if you have more than one author, if you have some issue with a date, title elements, all the things I think will happen to you, including a DOI versus URLs. This is a great explanation. Please take the time to read that because it explains it to you quickly and more efficiently than I ever will. So I'll have these links to make sure that you do your piece right. I didn't ask you guys to pick up an APA book because I find the APA style blog to be really, really good. So you see how this is double spaced and has 0.5 indent. This is exactly how your piece should look. So for this particular thing, you'll be able to see journal article, and this will show you how it should look better. Guess what it does? It tells you why it should look like this. Okay? I know. This will make sense to you, and it's going to look like this every week. When I give you an assignment, I give you all the supports for all the little pieces. That said, all of you are working on different subjects, and you're all at different levels of working with library information and documentation. Reach out to me. Remember, I can be reached out to in person. I can do a Zoom with you. Just make sure if you walk in person that you do have an appointment, just in case I'm really busy. But I will make time with you. I will talk to you, and I'll explain it to you because each one of you has a unique project and you're the unique you. So let's talk about the things that you struggle with or are happy about. It doesn't matter. And if you want me to check your work before you turn it in, that's fine. But do know if you turn it in and it's not right, what I do is I turn it back to you to correct so that you do get full points. So choose what makes you happy and I'll work with you. Have a great day.